I'm Alison.
And I'm James, and this is Lucas, and we live at the Paddock in Castlemaine.
We had always been thinking about a move eventually to regional Victoria and likely Castlemaine, and when we heard about the Paddock, it seemed like a great fit for our future family. We were expecting our first son, Lucas, at the time, and so it seemed like a great place to raise a family. We had visions of him running around in the shared spaces around the development with other children and getting to know our neighbors and really sort of having this special sense of community here. We were also really attracted to the sustainability features and the holistic approach that was being taken to the development around responding to climate change and really thinking about what the lived experience is for people in this place.
Yeah, in relation to Lucas and moving to the Paddock, very obvious things like having a lot of open space and trees and nature to engage with and play in and around. But then there's more the social aspects and the community aspects really layered on top of that. He's already enjoying being with all the people here, and they show him, a lot of care and attention, and I'd love to see him grow up and return that throughout his life.
We chose to live here because we really want to do sustainable living. The design, the microgrid, everything about this has had so much thought go into it. I think it's absolutely wonderful that we can walk into town in 15 minutes. That to me is a real highlight, and all the farmers markets and the trains, like you can be in Melbourne in a little over an hour.
I just love looking out the window and looking at the trees, and we see ducks wandering across and all sorts of different species of birds here, and it's really lovely just to do that.
We're going to have eventually electric vehicles here. We're going to have powering stations for those, for bikes as well. So this is it. What exists here at the moment is not what's going to be here in a year or two's time. It's going to keep evolving, and we're going to keep changing. And I'm looking forward to that.
It's been designed with a lot of sensitivity in mind to how water moves throughout the site, to how the sun moves around the dwellings, and how the sun relates to the living spaces within the dwellings, but also the communal spaces that are set up in the open areas. And we're really looking forward to seeing how the community grows with those spaces and uses them and engages with them and changes them over time.
We thought a lot about the future for Lucas when we decided to move to the Paddock from a number of angles. First, what is the environment going to be like for him, and how can we help to promote a more sustainable place for all of us to live, but also what's the feel for him, and is he going to have an opportunity to run around outside and explore with other kids, and we think this is a perfect place for him to be able to do that. And especially because I'm further away from my family, it's really nice to have a community that is so close to us, and already we've gotten to know our neighbors and really appreciate what everyone brings to the community, and it's going to be a great place for him to grow up. We're really excited about it.